Welcome back. We're back in Prison Architect. We're back in the Grand Slamwich. And it's another day, another dollar. And we've got some things to fix. I've looked back over the last video and I don't remember any of it, but we will do our best to make things run a little bit more efficiently, a little bit better. The first thing we're going to do is fix this. And oh, yeah, this happens. We just kind of acknowledge the fact that every morning in the shower someone dies. But that's okay, because we don't really have the means to prevent it yet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build out the visitation area and the parole rooms so we can get some of these guys out of here early for good behavior, although I don't think anyone in here is going to do anything in the realm of good behavior. So we're going to start. We need to get some grants so we can get some more money in. So we can do government security ratings, which we should probably do. We still need to find narcotics. And let's do health and well-being. So we've got a load of people coming in, which is alright. But we're going to start. Oh, whoops. Like that. And every day, the prisoners go to lunch. Then they get locked up for 2 hours. Why do they get locked up for so long? Oh well. Another prisoner injured. And what do we need to do? We need to build a psychiatrist's office, so we'll probably put that next to all of this stuff. So we'll have how big do these rooms have to be? We want to do visitation. It just needs to be indoors. We could do 10 by 6. Have a lot of visitation room. Have a lot of people. How big are the tables? I think the visitation tables are 2 by 3. Yeah, visitors tables. Yeah, 2 by 3. So if we want, we can just make this whole area visitation. Let's see. Objects. And I can have the door right there. And a door right there. And then a wall. Like that. And I don't know what they did with this. But for that, we're going to just abolish these walls right there. And that'll be the entrance. And then this can be the psychiatrist's office right here, if it's big enough. We're going to build that wall. Now we're going to get visitation set up, because that's the one thing they're yelling about. They can't have visitors. And visitation is now open. But there's no lights. Which is not good. So we'll have a load of lights. There we go. And we can run the electric cable down that way. Because as I talked about in the last episode, we're going to have more stuff out here. And the yard is going to stretch this way. And we might build another wing like this and kind of have this run down. And maybe that'll be our like block B over here. But block B is going to be built a little bit differently because they're going to be specifically for dangerous people, and this area is going to be turned into kind of a minimum security chill zone. And now we're going to go to rooms. We're going to make an office, wherever the office is. Where's the office? There it is. That's the office, and they need stuff. Objects. One office desk, right there. Chairs. And an office chair. Or if I can find the office chair. There it is. Office chair. And now, get some filing cabinets in. And we're going to get our one new dude. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do with protective custody is just make it so that I can put protective custody in with the minimum security dudes. And now we should be able to hire a psychiatrist, but we haven't unlocked the tech yet. And we need, is it education? Where's psychiatry? There he is, psychology. And let's go ahead and unlock education too. And we're going to do taser rollouts. And dogs while we're here. Actually, we're just going to buy everything. Buy it all. These guys are rough and tumble. Gardening. Meal delivery. And now, with that done, well, it's not quite done, but it soon will be done. We're going to go to programs and see what all is there. Parole hearings. Edit schedule. Yes, we need to build a parole room. Parole room is the next thing that needs to be done. And we're going to have 2 parole rooms so we can get going at a good pace. So these will be our parole rooms. Oh, and someone's fighting. Who's fighting? Uh-oh. Carlos Custodio killed a guard. That's not good. It's time to hire a new guard. Now, the last one got killed, so... Actually, I think that was our first guard death. That's not good. Now, it's time to figure out how we're going to set up the new cells, and particularly how we're going to get them there. Because I don't know if we want to have them cross the yard. But it's something we can do. And I'm probably doing this very inefficiently, but oh well. Well, that's why we're here. And now that we've got the parole set up, we can start planning the new cells. And our new cells are going to be a little bit bigger. Because our new cells are going to have showers included in them. Because the showers are the places where all the bad things happen in this game. So that's 4, 8. So that's one row of dudes. New cells for new dudes. New cells for new dudes. So, what we may want to do, actually I think what we definitely will do, is we're going to have this come around like this. So there will be a hallway, maybe like that. And we're going to set up, like the shop and everything is going to be manned by the lower people, if we want to set that restriction. And that's not necessarily the restriction we have to set. But say we want to give them a workshop, and it's time to really start checking to see how big these things are going to need to be. I'm going to get this all lined up, and I will see you guys when I have figured out how the hell I want to do this. That is awesome. We did it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have everything come out this way. Everything come out this way, but we can't afford it. We're going to have the library, the mailroom, the shop, the workshop, even, the like store, the school, so we can have a lot of desks, and the chapel, because the chapel doesn't need to be huge. And then we add on all of this stuff and all these people, and we will be cooking for cell block B. And all of this will be built. We'll have a huge yard. It'll stretch all the way out. Minimum security, or not medium. Minimum security will come in from this way. Medium security over here will come in from this way, and I think medium security will have a load of cells, just a lot more cells, and then all their kitchen, their canteens, and all that stuff will be up here. And from their common room area, which will be in this kind of big space, they can access the shop, because I think that would be really cool. I think they'd like that. And now what we do is we say remove these walls right there, and we can go and make the yard absolutely massive. Like, all this is a yard. Everything. The whole... You know, we're given a new definition to whole 9 yards. And, while in there, I can see if I can figure out why we can't put workers in the cleaning cupboard. It makes no sense to me. But whatever. And now, when yard time comes, we can get people into parole. We just need visitors tables. And once we get the visitors tables, we'll call it for this episode. And in the next episode, we'll get all of this built, all of these shops, all of these areas, and then we'll begin working on the new cell block. And oh man, it's starting to come together. I'm happy with it. I'm proud. I think it's great. I've never been happier with a prison. And you know what? While we're here, let's just go and make that. A garden. Oh, it needs to be enclosed, huh? Well, it is. It is enclosed. Okay. Never mind. Forget the garden. Nope. They don't get a garden. But now the gardener has a lot to do. He has quite a big area. And now we're gonna hire some more janitors because the prison is getting quite big. And what else did we unlock? Okay, we need to do taser rollouts. What do you do? Oh. Behavioral therapy. And I think we're going to expand their time a little bit. Like, I don't need to eat that early. And now we can go into programs and edit. Now we put the safety and kitchen standard there. Pharmacological treatment there. The whole parole hearing, which takes 4 hours, and then the alcohol groups therapy. Objects required for this room cannot be found. What does it need? In the common room. Oh, the common room needs chairs, doesn't it? Boop, boop, boop. Let's give these guys a little bit more to do in the common room. Oh, there's people trying to get away. Stop them. How are they getting out? 2 people escaped. I think it's because we have this door. Which I don't know how they're getting to it. But, oh well. And you know, actually, with that being said, I don't think there's a reason to have that staff door there. And what we can do for deployment is call this place staff only. And the storage room, not the kitchen. We need people to be able to work in the kitchen. You know, they do not need... Prisoners don't need to be in any of these places. Or in the morgue. Because, gross. So, on your free time... Oh, that's what it was. On their free time, I guess they got up into this area and escaped. He is exhausted and he wants to rest. Well, let's rest him up. We'll give him places to rest. More wide sofas. Oh, I was going to give him a big TV. Well, that's what I was going to do. I don't know why they're pissed off. Still, they want food. They got food. They got staff meals all over the place. Staff needs. They need food. Hey, there's loads of food. Look. Do they need a table to eat it at? Oh, I think they do need somewhere to eat. So will they start grabbing their food and eating at the table? No, they still can't get food. what they need. Allows deliveries of meal directly to room. Okay. Right. That is this. We're just kind of saving up money. And we are good to go for next time. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye. We need some more cooks. We only got 2. They've got a big responsibility ahead of them. So now we've got 4 cooks, and as I was told, a door.